At my best friend's wedding, someone spiked my drink to prove I was faking my sobriety. I've been sober since Kelsey found me blue-faced on her bathroom floor 3 years ago. We'd been roommates, best friends since college, and she was supposed to be at work. Instead, she came home early with the flu, found me unresponsive, and performed CPR until the paramedics arrived. The doctor said another 5 minutes and I wouldn't have made it. Getting sober was the hardest thing I've ever done, but Kelsey made it possible. When she met her fiancé Troy 2 years ago, I was terrified she'd leave me behind. Instead, Troy learned my coffee order, checked labels at restaurants, and never brought alcohol around me. They became my family when my real one gave up on me. When Kelsey asked me to be her maid of honor, I cried. "You sure you want the former hot mess leading your bridal party?" She grabbed my hand. "You're not former anything. You're exactly who you're supposed to be now." The wedding planning was perfect until Kelsey's sister Diane came back from overseas a week before the ceremony. At the rehearsal dinner, she cornered me near the bar. "Interesting how you're suddenly fine now that Kelsey's getting married. Convenient timing." I tried to laugh it off. "I've been sober for 3 years." Her smile didn't reach her eyes. "Sure you have." The day of the wedding, I carried my own sparkling cider in a labeled bottle. During the ceremony, I stood beside Kelsey and thought maybe I'd finally outrun my past. Then the reception started. I set my cider bottle on the maid of honor table and went to help Kelsey with her dress. When I came back, my bottle was exactly where I left it. Same brand, same label, same spot. I took a sip without thinking. The taste hit me immediately. Vodka. A lot of it. I spat it back into the bottle, my heart hammering. 3 years sober, and I just had alcohol in my mouth. Then I heard laughing behind me. Diane stood there with her phone out, recording. "Got you. You didn't even notice." A real recovering alcoholic would have known immediately. My vision went blurry. I did notice. I spat it out. She stepped closer, breath heavy with gin. "But you drank it first. You didn't even check. Because you're not really sober, are you? You're just performing for my sister." She grabbed my wrist and tried to shove the bottle toward my mouth. "Come on, have another sip. Prove you're not faking." I jerked backward and the bottle hit the ground. Clear liquid spread across the floor. The smell of vodka was unmistakable. A groomsman nearby stopped. "Is that alcohol?" Diane's face went white. I found my voice. She spiked my drink. "I'm 3 years sober, and she switched my bottle to prove I was faking." The groomsman pulled out his phone. "I'm getting security." Diane laughed, panicked. "She's being dramatic. It's a wedding. Everyone drinks." I held up my original bottle from my purse, sealed and full. "I bring my own because people like you exist." Security arrived, then Troy, then Kelsey in her wedding dress. "What's happening?" The groomsman explained everything. Kelsey's face went cold. "You did what?" Diane started backtracking. "I was trying to show you she's been lying. She's manipulating you." Troy stepped forward. "Our videographer has been filming all night. Let's check the footage." 10 minutes later, we watched on the laptop. Crystal clear footage of Diane swapping my bottle, pouring vodka from her flask, setting it back perfectly. Then standing there, recording me, waiting. Troy looked at security. "That's assault." Diane started crying. "I was protecting my sister from a con artist." Kelsey's voice went quiet. "Get out. You're not welcome here." Diane tried to grab Kelsey's arm, stumbled, and knocked into the gift table. 30 wrapped presents cascaded onto her like an avalanche. Someone's grandmother yelled, "She's drunker than a skunk!" And it was only then I realized how badly Diane was slurring. Security had to help her stand. She was clutching a blender box and sobbing. Troy called the police. "I want her charged."